Live from the Nicholson School of Communication, it's ToKnights The Night. With special guest Kyle Edwards and musical guest Mag.Lo featuring Oh Super. And now your host, Matt Regal.
Hey guys, welcome to ToKnights The Night. I'm Matt Regal. I'm your host for this evening's festivities. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it a lot, more than you know, perhaps. So we just started October, which means it hasn't even been a year since the 2016 presidential election, and already we're talking 2020, all right? Oprah Winfrey has hinted at a presidential run in 2020. I'm looking forward to hearing her platform, or as she calls it, Oprah's favorite things. You get health care, you get health care. It's under your seats. Everyone's getting health care. A seaside resort in France has installed an oyster vending machine. It's still unclear why they would put their oyster vending machine next to nature's oyster vending machine, the sea. It seems like a lot of wasted time and energy. I don't know if you saw, but O.J. Simpson was paroled yesterday, I believe. He has to live in Nevada, but for a time it seemed like he was going to be coming right here to Florida. That's why a Florida attorney tried to prevent Mr. Simpson from moving to Florida following his release, stating that his parole should also ban alcohol and drugs. Yeah, that was because she knows no one can live in Florida without alcohol and drugs. Maybe for the better he didn't come here. Scientists have discovered why people get tired when they get bored. It's an important discovery. Yeah, I'd tell you about the findings, but they were so dull I just completely checked out and fell asleep. I wasn't going to wait for those. Canada's federal government is considering to no longer make canoeing while drunk an impaired driving offense. There you go. Problem is, kayaking and texting is still going to get you a pretty hefty fine. It's kind of, you need both hands to kind of work. Just don't try it. While we're on the subject of texting, Delta, the airline, plans to offer free in-flight text messaging to everyone on board their planes. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah, until you get a selfie from the captain. Then maybe not the best idea. He's got to keep his hands on the yoke. That's what's called an airplane. You guys know that? That's what it's called. It's not a wheel. You don't drive a plane. He needs to be focused on yaw. These are airplane terms, boys and girls. A woman recently went into labor and gave birth inside of a Target. These parents are going to have the least awkward where do babies come from conversation of all time. Hey kid, you came from the store like all the other kids do. It's pretty easy. Yeah, that baby better be well behaved though, because Target has a 1-year return policy. So you better watch out. So last week we did an episode of this program. I'm still pretty new to hosting, and I'm always looking for ways I can improve my hosting abilities. So along with a camera crew, I took to the hosting dojo that is the University of Central Florida, and here is what happened. Hey, this is Matt Regal. We're out here on campus at the University of Central Florida. It's a pretty nice day, a little overcast. We're out here to practice something I have to do on ToKnights The Night a lot, which is interview people. Still kind of getting used to it. So we figured what better way to practice than to come out on campus and just interview some students. But to make it a little more comfortable for myself, I thought I'd bring this guy out. I just feel a little more comfortable when my legs are completely hidden. I'm a little self-conscious. All right, I'm here with Jay. Jay, thanks for coming on the program. You a student here at UCF?
Yes, I am.
You are?
I am.
Awesome. What are you studying?
I'm a double major. I'm a marketing guy and a Spanish guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of work. It's a little much for me. What do you got here? Do you have any trouble parking?
Not really. I had actually a very nice parking spot, so.
Okay.
Did you?
A little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
A lot of my questions had to do with bad parking.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a TV show, right? I could have. Yeah, and I interview people on it, so I'm getting a little practice. But I don't know if you're familiar with how TV works. One thing that we really have to do is get some reaction shots. So before we start, I just need like some laughter shots. Okay. I think that was good. That was a good start. This weather's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's more hot than crazy, but yeah.
More hot than crazy. All right. I had a lot of weather questions, but we're gonna move on.
Okay.
I'm here in front of the iconic reflecting pond. You can see it behind us. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm here with Rolly. Rolly, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
Welcome to the program. All right, so got some questions for you. Easy one to start off. How are you? Don't be awkward. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, my producer wrote that. That was for me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That was I'm sorry. Let's see, what is your favorite episode of ToKnights The Night?
To be honest with you, this is the first time I've heard of it.
Okay, so we'll say this episode.
Well, this episode.
This episode, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Where do you go to school?
University of Central Florida,
University of
UCF.
Central- Okay, right here.
Yes,
Very
right here.
nice. That makes sense. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite episode of ToKnights The Night?
I mean, they're all great. I haven't really seen.
Take that, because
Yeah.
you know what? They are all great. All right, let's see. Do you know what time the show is on?
At night?
Yes.
That's my answer.
You're not wrong. Robbie, thanks for... Yeah, do it? Okay, cool. Robbie's very enthusiastic.
That's true.
Yes, very cool. Is this the first time you've ever been on TV? You strike me as someone that would take any opportunity.
Actually,
to find a
this
camera.
is the first time I've been on TV.
Really?
So, shouts out Dunkin' Donuts.
We'll
Yeah,
have
they
to
make
blur
good
that.
coffee.
Thanks.
Oh wait, okay, hold on. Restart.
All right, how is this interview going so far?
It's going well. It just kind of started, but it's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's picking
Constructive criticism is welcome.
up. What? I mean, there's not much to it, so
Okay.
gotta add more oomph to it.
Not much to it. Not much to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have a unique rating system. I'm trying to get better at these interviews here.
Okay.
So, midway through, I kind of check to see how I'm doing. How would you rate this interview on a scale of ToKnights The Night to Pit Tonight? Are you familiar with Pit Tonight?
No, I'm not either.
It's sort of like this show,
Worse?
but better.
Or better?
But far better. Yeah.
Or better?
Do you go to UCF, or are you just wandering around looking for cameras?
No, I go to
You
UCF.
do. Okay. And what's your major?
Business marketing.
Okay. You had to think for a second, like, oh, what is it? What was it?
No, it's just
You sure?
business. It's, yeah.
It's business?
I'm
Okay,
a
cool.
businessman. I'm gonna be a
You strike me
businessman.
as a good businessman. You look like you seem like you could sell things.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we still need to get some laughter. So I need you to just like pretend I said something like hilarious.
This guy's hilarious.
Just overall, how did you think this went? This is a multiple choice question. It's nice and easy. Let's see. Did it go great? Did it go really great? Was it fantastic? Or terrible, but only because I'm a terrible guest, even though the host gave me multiple chances to shine and I just lacked the charm and charisma needed to be interesting?
Great. Definitely.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shay and Kayla, thank you for coming on. And then, what's your favorite UCF late night comedy talk show?
Would have to be ToKnights The Night.
That's what's up. Jay, ladies and gentlemen. How'd I do? You think I did wrong? Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think it went well. Yes, after the break, we'll find out if those interviews actually paid off. Stick around, we're going to be talking to Kyle Edwards. Do not go anywhere.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Do you like sports? Do you like reading about sports? Then we got a sports blog just for you. Stay on my peripherals. That's not far. Taking the field.
The first student-run sports blog.
For sports fans.
By sports fans.
See, it's all about the product shot.
Where do you want me to stand?
Don't talk though, I want them to see the hole.
Hitting the field. We cover football. We cover basketball. And so much more. He's out.
By sports reporters. And Meech.
What up? Watch the show and read the sports blog. Hitting.
Field.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
I am here with social media guru and MC Kyle Edwards. Kyle, how's it going?
I'm doing fine, Orlando. Glad to be on the show right now.
Yes.
Lots of energy in the building right
yes,
now.
no kidding. Seems like you brought a lot of friends.
You know,
I figured
I
they weren't all
here
here.
alone, man.
That's wonderful.
There's power in numbers too. You know, you got to watch your back.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So I want to start off by just asking the simple question of where did all this start? Where did your career kind of get going?
It's kind of crazy, man. A lot of people wouldn't believe this with like a lot of my music milestones, but I started off just being a nightlife photographer. I used to be in the club, like just literally right next to celebrities, taking photos and just walking out all the time and just enjoying it. Sooner or later, I was like the only person that was down to actually put like a promotional aspect behind it. It got to the point where it's like no one wants to even like book for photos anymore. They really just want you out there for the business to bring heads in.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just like you're so close to these people, you make the right connections, you finally get that one shot in the dark, you just rock it out real good, make the whole crowd just go crazy, and it's like you start having a little good thing going. I can't even I lose my words as I speak about it because it's just
sort of one opportunity leads to another.
Exactly,
leads
man.
To another,
it's like I'm currently 23, man. I never thought I'd have my first record deal with Atlantic Records. Broke top 150 in 5 genres. Like it's
oh
insane.
My God! Wow, I'm 22. I have some ground to make up, it appears.
Yeah.
Man,
ain't nothing wrong with it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's easy to say that when you're in that position.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
I'm just messing with it. Let's see, man. Do you miss doing the media aspect? Do you miss just going and taking pictures?
I will not lie. I miss it dearly. And it's kind of, I'll just be completely honest with the crowd. You know, I had to draw that fine line between being an artist and being like a service provider as a third-party contractor for these venues, you know? You're on payroll, so it's kind of like you're your do-boy, essentially. And it's like I wanted to get rid of that, so I had to drop all photo bookings, all video bookings, and it's like, it was passion for me, you know? Like, I liked being in there. I liked approaching strangers in the club, like taking selfies, taking their photos, making memories, you know? Those photos literally, to this day, even though I haven't taken club photos in years, I still get notifications from my photo fan page that I turned into my actual fan page from people sharing memories, tagging people, and photos. Because I've covered over 300 events throughout my whole time of doing this.
Yeah. That's
so
really
it's
cool.
It's crazy.
That they stuck around and still remember you from your photography
A lot
days.
of them are here too, man. For example, I don't know if you guys remember when Cruella came to UCF for their Verge campus tour in 2015. They had a Wavo competition where whoever had the best mix and was actual performer, they would actually get to open. Of course, anything that's a contest, we shot that out the water. Got to open up for Cruella at the CFE Arena, really close to here. That was one of my first technical arena gigs, you know?
Oh wow. Okay, so was that by any chance the We Are Young remix? Because from what I'm hearing, that helped launch your career.
That was before the Cruella contest that we did won, but the We Are Young remix, the biggest blessing in disguise, man.
Really?
I can't even take full credit of it. Me and DJ Small 732 made that track together. There's 2 people that contributed on it, even though my name comes first in the credits. But there was 2 people that contributed to it. The first month that we actually dropped that remix, without a label, over 40,000 copies sold on iTunes.
Wow.
Broke dance charts top 50 overnight. Of course, that's when Atlantic Records, A&R, started hitting me up. The actual Ian Hunter, the co-founder of Atlantic Records, personally hit me up, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Because just being completely honest, I was young and foolish back then, still under 21.
Yeah.
It was an illegal remix.
Really?
The samples were not cleared. It was not an approved derivative of work. I can publicly say that now because we squashed that beef. You know, everyone's getting their money now, but I can publicly say that, and it's pretty awesome. You know,
that's interesting,
they're the first ones that put me on, and I don't know if you guys know the group Fun. You know, some people forget about the original. I mean, I don't, but like they're pretty big. So like to have like that remix out, and it's like my like name on it officially with Atlantic seal of approval. It broke 50 million like hits worldwide. Like it's crazy.
That's amazing.
A lot of people are kind of referred to it as the Now I'm Mad song because like. On Twitter, you know how challenges go, like the Running Man challenge, like Woody's challenge, like the Toy Story when everyone acts is dead. This little challenge that came out, the Now I'm Mad challenge, really ridiculous but entertaining. A lot of people thought the videos were cringeworthy. I'm sitting here just doing the money dance. Like,
I was gonna say, when that many people are doing it, you probably don't care how cringe-inducing it is.
Oh, I retweeted every single one of them. I was getting so many unfollows. It's just like some people, it'll be the DMs where it's like, hey, post my video, hey, post my video. And then someone's like, dude, can you stop retweeting these videos? You're about to catch an unfollow. I'm like, you can turn my retweets off.
That's insane. Did you push for that at all to become like a social media phenomenon, or did it just sort of
Here's a little bit of thing that I did leave out. Before I went on my hiatus from taking photos and like doing videos for clubs and stuff, I got hit really bad, man. I kept about $5,000 worth of film and photo equipment in my car, and unfortunately, I was victim of robbery.
Oh no!
So all my film and production stuff that I used to like actually go downtown, travel, and like cover these events, cover these artists, like just do press for a lot of people. All that, like, off rip was gonna cost me $5,000 just to get back into it. And at the time, that was a lot of money to me back then. I was like, I don't have $5,000 to just replace like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Literally thought about it long and hard and just dove hard into music, struck gold within my first month, and that kind of shaped the future. Like, ever since then, we're in Orlando right now.
Yes,
I used to take photos at I used to take photos at the giant upside down building on International Drive called Wonderworks, and they had a little green screen room where like I was like the green screen guy. I was making $9.25 an hour there doing management like stuff, and I was very upset. One day I just added up $9.25 times 40 just to see how much I'd make that week if I got my 40 hours. Then I multiplied that by 52 to see what I made for the year, and it was under $25,000. I literally stared at that number. I was like, I'm not okay with that. A year of my life is not worth less than $30,000. That's just me though.
I think most of us could agree that we'd like a little more for a year of our lives.
I aspire for bigger. I'm worth more than $30,000 a year.
Yeah, it's really interesting how it was something like that was just born out of necessity, pretty much.
Fun fact: We Are Young Jersey Club netted over $70,000 without a label.
Really? I don't know who those are. They are?
We Are Young Jersey Club?
Yeah, I'm learning something.
You brought it up earlier. The remix, man.
Oh yeah, I knew the remix. I didn't know the other words after it.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. When I say We Are Young Jersey Club, that's just like the second part of the title, because the original song's called We Are Young, but the type of remix that it was is a Jersey Club style. So I refer to it as We Are Young Jersey Club.
Gotcha. Now,
same page.
Now we are on the exact same page. So as far as music goes, who were your big influences when you were kind of creating your
DJ Slink. He's really putting on for all of Jersey. You know, his new music right now is really hot. Texture Number. That's his new song. Check that out. Texture Number, DJ Slink. He's honestly the biggest one I could really give a shout out to. Also, like, if I can't drop a few shout outs, I'd like to give a shout out to DJ Small 732. That's my bro. Did the We Are Young track with him. Big shout out to Daquan Baker, aka DJ Bake. Who else? DJ K Deuces, Joaquin, and all of the Trap Zoo family. We have like this little mobile party that we throw in Orlando called the Trap Zoo. So big shout out to everyone from the Trap Zoo.
Give a hand to those folks. They were worthy of a shout out. Least we could do is give them some clapping. I understand that you're verified on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel? Must be nice.
It is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. For a long time, they called me the Black Gene Simmons because I kind of got like a record-breaking tongue for Florida.
Okay. Okay. We'll let it sit there. Anybody want to take it?
Now that frame, I'm gonna save that frame, and you might see it on Twitter. So.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do you have any other Gene Simmons-like qualities? You try to sell like everything with your name on it, because you're getting that level where it seems like people would.
Have you seen Gene Simmons on stage?
Yeah.
I'm twice as wild.
Oh no, he spits blood.
You don't want to know what I spit.
Oh, I don't think I do. So when it comes to music, do you prefer making remixes, or do you like what comes with creating something more original?
I'll just be completely honest. I make originals for myself to, like sing along, show my friends, conduct music videos for. My remixes, I don't take the extra time with to make music videos for. I don't have to necessarily push them as hard, The way keyword search optimization works, and that's a big asset for my music promotional skills. For example, Danielle Bergoli, aka the Cash Me Outside girl, right?
Okay, yes.
She already she got picked up by Atlantic Records recently. Hey, Atlantic Records, buddy, let's get that email out real quick. She had 3 songs that came out. One of them is These H-E-A-U-X, pronounced These Hoes, but it's These H-E-A-U-X. There's another song called High, explicit word, and she also has another song called What You Know. I was the first one to remix her These Hoes song, so of course, less than a week out on Spotify, it breaks 100,000 streams, and don't get me wrong, I'm promoting it mildly, but when you're the first one to get that remix, get it authorized, get it through, get it in stores, and it's people are already searching it for her own fandom because she's beating me, don't get me wrong, We're Young is awesome, but Cash Me Outside Girl is really awesome.
Yeah, wow. Hey man, it's so great. I'm so happy that you came on. Great chat. We're running out of time. Where can the good people at home find you online?
Online,
yes.
If you guys look me up, it's at Kyle Edwards on Twitter, at Kyle Edwards on Instagram. And if you're on Spotify, Apple Music, just search Kyle Edwards. And if you're a fan of Vivo, we got 1080p music videos, not that many, and they're not the best. My hair's not there, but we're gonna get some new ones.
Awesome. Kyle Edwards, everybody. He's a good man. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Stick around, we're gonna be right back with a performance from Mag.Lo. You won't wanna miss it, ladies and gentlemen.
Experience the sea, art, lifestyle, travel. This is Seek to See More.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. Here to perform their song Never are Mag.Lo and Oh Super. Take it away, fellas.
How y'all doing this evening? Big shout out to UCF, big shout out to ToKnights The Night. My name is Oh Super, this is Mag.Lo, and this is called Never. Bounce for me. Hey, 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 hey. Ball order for my French press. Latin out to alleviate the head stress. My emotions roll over like the headrest. On a plane I connected under sunsets. Start a rhyme for Hey. All UCF, please. Please. Bounce with us.
Never met someone like you.
Here we go. Because
Never met someone like you.
Let's get this poppin', fam. Ready for the world tour. Show me two options, so I had to take the third door. Had to take some time to analyze what really hurts more. Vacant from a 9 to 5 or being poor and going for it. They say the time is eight, but time is really all we have. Walking around, hazy vision, living in the time lapse. We were never meant for that. I admire mama, spent her life so my environment's conducive to aspiring. She's ironclad. When life strikes, she fires back. Resilient despite my dad's absence, so I admire that. I got my CDs, my T's, and my flyers packed. This is for my young lads and those who love my prior acts. Love me with the 2010 kids who rap sad and act lethargic. Middle class aggression once expressed through whack guitar riffs. Too profound, leave a passerby so astounded how this kid lost his ish in the parking lot of Target. Man, it's deeper than that. And this ain't for the people who would tweet before act. This is for my people out of reach of relief. They can't speak so they rap. For the tongue-tied young minds are seeking the gap, holding on to their sanity while we're preaching our sentiments of love and humanity while they can't see the evidence. Been through the ringer of self-doubt and depression. It ain't a preference I hold to hear me, cause I'll be here telling you. Never